To build a successful retail business, including on Amazon, you need to be able to track all of your products, know when to replenish them or cut them, and you need to be able to track all of your numbers. How can you do this in a simple way as an Amazon seller? I'm going to show you the best way that we have found for our business. Hi there, G Wood here with more tips for Amazon sellers. Today we are looking into the very exciting world of tracking numbers and details about your business once you start growing, so you can focus attention on what really makes you money and then cut loose what is not making you money. No, this may not be the most exciting aspect of your business, but it is essential. As you're building and scaling your Amazon business, it can get challenging to track which products are proving themselves and which are failing. Ideally, you will be growing your list of products quickly, testing many each week. So when you're testing so many, you can lose track of those so fast. So you need a way to track which are making the cut and which are not. A proven principle in business and retail is the 80-20 or Pareto principle. In other words, you will find that around 20% of your products will be bringing in about 80% of your profits. This means that there will always be a lot of fat to cut and a need to always be testing new ones to make that 20% grow. You don't want to get stuck with those bottom dwellers that are not turning out well. What helped us as we started growing and sending in regular shipments to Amazon for FBA was using a program called Inventory Lab. It has helped us in so many ways. It is super simple for setting up our shipments to Amazon and then sending them in. And it is to date still the easiest way for us to track what is selling, what is making money, and what needs to be restocked, as well as the ones that are not doing well and need to be taken off of our list. Also, the Chrome extension, which is called Scout X, has replaced SellerAmp and those other similar apps when I'm sourcing. These are ones that are like a revenue calculator to look at the numbers while I'm sourcing. Let me take a moment to explain how we use it and why we feel it's worth the subscription for us. First is when we're sourcing. Now, if you're already familiar with programs such as SellerAmp or RevSeller, this one will do all those same basic things. But what's made the difference for me is primarily I don't need to pay yet another subscription for another piece of software, because I'm already paying for this one and it's included. Also, it makes it simpler for me when I'm building my shipments as I'm sourcing. There's a feature I like to use where I can add the ASIN to my inventory as I'm ordering them from my supplier. As I'm doing my regular sourcing search online, I'm still making the list on my spreadsheet as I've shown in previous videos. Once I've built this list and I'm ready to start making orders, as an example from Walmart, I just click the link in the spreadsheet and then add the quantity to my cart. Then I go over to the Amazon listing page, which I also have saved the link for, and on Scout X, I'll click the Add Item button at the bottom of the extension, and then select Unlisted Inventory. This takes me into Inventory Lab where I can input the details such as quantity, cost, and supplier. You can input the expiration date, but if we're placing an order, we don't have that information yet, so I leave it blank, and then we can add it once we have the product. I go through this whole process with all of my test products, as well as my replens that I'm going to be restocking that week. I keep my active replens in the same spreadsheet so I never lose those links. I just have to search the unique ASIN from the Amazon listing page. Once I have the products and I'm ready to pack my Amazon shipment, I can simply search for it in the unlisted inventory items, will come up at the top of the results. Then I select it, enter how many I'm adding to the shipment, and press Add to Batch. When I have everything added to the shipment, I can finish, enter the information for all my boxes, and even get my shipping labels right here in Inventory Lab, which I can just print out on my label printer, and I'm good to go. The other way Inventory Lab has helped us is, again, by tracking our numbers, which simplifies our bookkeeping significantly, and it helps us see what products are selling and which are not. So each week I go through our sales as tracked in Inventory Lab, and it shows how much each individual sale made, the profit, the return on investment. Then I can check how many of that product sold. I can take that information and determine if and how many I need to reorder and send in to Amazon. It may seem like a slow and tedious process, which it is, but I've gotten pretty quick with it and can move through it in a rather short time. Even though it is yet another piece of software that we need to pay for, I do appreciate that they're bringing the value. They keep adding features and making it better. I also appreciate that I have been able to eliminate other subscriptions as Inventory Lab has replaced that functionality and included it in their subscription. So hopefully this is helpful to you as you try to keep building and growing your Amazon business to understand how to do some of these processes. All of these details can be overwhelming, but things like Inventory Lab that help you keep everything straight can be invaluable to your business. If you're interested in trying it out, I will place an affiliate link in the description below, but don't feel pressured to use that one. If you do, I appreciate it, and it will help me see that you're finding these videos useful. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video today. If you found some value in it, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss my future videos. That's all from me for today. I'll see you next time.